What's up, everybody? Welcome to Observe and Proceed, where I observe, then proceed to react. And today I got a police pursuit in the San Fernando Valley where a bunch of youngins went on a chase. They went through some warehouse area. They all got out, fled different directions. We're going to see what's up with that. And then a semi-truck carrying a bunch of cars in the San Fernando Valley again crashed into an apartment complex. I've never seen such a thing. But yeah, we're going to see what's up with that as well. But first off, I want to thank all my subscribers. Everyone that's been liking the video, I highly appreciate you. And if you could do that for me right now, I appreciate you as well. Anyway, let's get right into this police pursuit.
Okay, we are over a pursuit right now. We want to get some information on this. We know it's happening in the Lake Balboa area. This person wanted for reckless
Looks like the
driving.
window's busted.
At this point, we're working to
the back
confirm
window.
What agency is behind
That's got to be
them.
a stolen car.
LAPD here?
And while we try to figure that information out, just kind of pointing out some of the details here in terms of that reckless driving.
A stolen vehicle.
On surface streets here in Northridge and just weaving in and out of reckless driving. You're just on surface streets here in Northridge and just weaving in and out of traffic. I mean, you've already seen a number of cars sort of pull over to the side to try to get out of their way. And I was also trying to make out here if it was LAPD or somebody else directly behind you.
You don't want to get sideswiped. You got to move over.
I mean, even though the speeds are under 50 miles an hour, or right around 50 miles an hour, goodness, this is incredibly dangerous right now from what we're seeing from this driver.
Going to go ahead and go into the wrong direction there, driving in opposite lanes and going to make a left turn. You can see that was
windows not tinted. You could see a passenger in the front as well.
Looks like there's a driver and possibly I'm making out a passenger.
Yep.
Are you? Okay. So yeah, we'll zoom in a bit.
Get a better look, but I thought that it looked like there was someone or something in the passenger seat.
Yeah, and at the moment right now, just still maneuvering through these surface streets very quickly. There was almost a bit of a wobble there on one of the left turns. It just, again, going back to that reckless driving initial want that seems to be continuing, of course, on top of all of the stopping and going. And you notice these other vehicles right there in the middle of the road doing their own stopping and braking when they realize that this car is speeding up directly behind them and just kind of weaving in and out. Is
going around that tow truck
quite the chaotic scene. All it takes is just
tow truck should follow it. You know, they're gonna need a tow when this is done.
It is only 8 o'clock, just after 8 o'clock here, and that means a lot of people still on the roadway. I wonder if our chopper photographer there can zoom out and show us if there are any law enforcement vehicles behind them. I want to see if they are actively pursuing this driver, or if they've backed
dangerous cutoff right
because
there.
I haven't been able to see any cruisers right behind this person. We don't want to lose them though. And law enforcement, I can see them shining that helicopter light down on the vehicle.
Yeah, they're certainly not losing track of where it is, and it might be one of these situations.
There's no units behind
depending on circumstance, depending on weaving in and out at a passenger in just the back seat, because I do see something
coming from the
back.
That's
a phone.
The back seat, almost like a phone.
I was
or a tablet. That thing's
and
huge.
I don't know if that's something else reflecting or that is a phone, Gio. But I'm just getting new information from our executive producer here telling me that we are hearing that this may have started at a street takeover, and then police began this chase with this.
If that started at a street takeover, why is the window?
We don't know where that
the side back
window
window busted open,
and we're working to confirm that. But take a look. Yeah, you're seeing them. It looks like they don't have control of the vehicle as it's kind of just shaking their back and forth.
But yeah, they got to be under 21 if it was at a street takeover. And the way they're driving, I'm willing to bet that.
There's another scary situation: a pedestrian walking across on the crosswalk, just typical Saturday night behavior, and all of a sudden this vehicle is just slamming on its brake to slow down and avoid that person. But this is one of the many things. You have pedestrians, you have lots of cars. We've sort of maintained ourselves here in the Northridge area on surface streets. There doesn't seem to be any indication that this driver is looking to jump on the highway or take an exit route. Obviously, it could be early. It's still early, so there could be the possibility of that happening somewhere down the line. But as of right now, we're just kind of, speeding up, slowing down, weaving in and out of traffic, making left turns, across incoming traffic. And
and it looks like that back passenger window is down.
And that's where we were able to see that potential
It's
phone.
busted.
Right,
You could see the window busted right
It
there.
could be, so yeah, right there.
Making a sharp left turn once again.
You sort of see it again. So we know there's a driver, possibly someone in the passenger seat directly behind
The
the driver.
newscasters
We don't know if there's
never
anything
know
else or
what's
any
going
other
on, and they just
people in
have the most
vehicle
like
as of
brain
right now.
dead
Just trying to give
comments,
you
and you
a
could see it in the
widened out
comment
look. Still
section.
not
People
noticing
complain
any,
about what they say.
Police units or vehicles directly behind, but once again, just keeping an eye on this.
Sometimes I wish they would
suspect.
just stay
They do have that
silent,
police helicopter
and
that's
I could just
continuing
comment,
to
but
shine the light down on the vehicle.
know,
So we
they're
know
trying to-
that they're still in pursuit right now. That's what I'm
they
hearing
got to
from
talk through the
our executive
teleprompter, I
producer.
guess.
And they still have that helicopter up.
Ain't
but
no way they're
we
going
have yet
80
to
right
see
now.
any patrol vehicles
Speedometers
on the
all
ground
off.
pursuing this driver. So it makes me think that maybe they want to de-escalate things a little bit and pull back. So we have yet to see even one cruiser.
But we've definitely seen this type of
Not
tactic
one
or
cruiser.
game plan, essentially.
I'm gonna do another video where there was not one cruiser on this
and
motorcycle
then let the
pursuit
suspect either tire
suspect,
themselves out or
and he
come
got
up with them
away.
into
He just
a
nicely
sort
parked
of
his bike and went
falser sense of
inside.
security to
Of
at least
course,
slow down and not really
they probably
risk
came
that
back for the bike
escalation,
and
because we have
then, you
seen
know, saw
the
what's up,
opposite
but,
scenario where all of a sudden there's a number of
yeah,
police
who knows
units
where he was at that
directly
time.
behind,
He
1,
could have
2,
been in
3, 4,
Mexico
5,
by the
and all of
time
a
they
sudden,
did
then
that.
you have a suspect sort of speeding off and escalating the situation
Just a
even more.
crappy
Trying to
tactic.
see
Only
if,
LAPD do it.
I thought for a moment maybe they were getting on a highway, but right here just we're
whipping through the streets
the
here now in the
median too, right? It
Winnetka area. And you can see these streets get a little windy here, and they get so close to other vehicles. But we do have. Oh, take a look. They were
they're gonna
trying to
book.
make that
They're gonna
right
book
turn,
right
and
here.
they're gonna get out of the vehicle. 1, 2,
Bunch of
3,
teenagers.
4
They look like
suspects.
teenagers.
Oh, did you see that
Oh,
one
almost
suspect
ran that
trying to
guy
get into
over.
that other car?
Yeah, and then
Hold on.
the
I think he
driver
said
tried to get
something to
away.
the
Vehicle
guy
1,
and
2,
pissed him
3,
off.
4
Hey, fool, why you so
suspects.
close?
Oh, did you see that one suspect
almost,
tried
almost ran that kid over.
to get into that other car?
Yeah. And
He
then,
hopped out
And
the
the
way.
person
I mean,
tried
if
to
he's
get
at
away.
street takeovers, he'd be
That
dodging
looks
cars like that all the
person out
time.
of the driver's seat there.
Yeah, the
And
last
they're just
person
going
to
to take
get
off
out.
and take a look.
Yeah,
All
they
these
look.
people.
They look like teenagers.
Yeah,
We do have Dave
going for a
Avila on the phone
joyride.
here. Dave, retired LAPD chopper
Why is he
pilot.
holding his
Can you hear
pocket
us?
like that?
And have you heard anything about
how do you have
this?
me? Do you have me?
Yes, we do.
got you.
Oh, okay.
He almost got ran over
They're taking
again.
out the air units, got them lit up here.
Yeah,
We
this
know
kid
what
don't know
that's
what
gonna
he's
be. They're
doing.
gonna go ahead and just
Someone
follow
threw
this
something at him.
Direction, clothing, all
I
that
don't know if
stuff.
you caught that. Hold
Go
on.
ahead and just
See, there was
follow
like a
this
water
suspect.
bottle or something someone
Direction,
threw right there.
clothing, all that stuff. A little worried there about his right hand. If you notice, it's shoved down his waistband. That is not a good thing.
That's what I noticed.
And I'm sure that the air unit's going to pass that on. The TFO is going to pass it on to the ground.
Why are they going after him? They should have,
Sort
you
of
know,
lost this
looked
person
after the
in- oh, there
driver.
we go.
Look at
Okay,
him.
we
He's
lost
gonna
him
give
for a second
up.
over the trees and such.
Yeah,
and
it
he's
is
kind
what
of
it is.
slowed down for a moment.
They should have went
here.
after
He's
the
catching his
driver
breath
with the
or otherwise,
camera.
but
Come on.
Dave, to your point, they have that spotlight directly overhead, so not going to lose them. And all of a sudden,
Would have
it's
caught
trying to
his
pick up speed again.
goofy
And a
ass
reminder, just in
anyway.
case anyone just tuned in here in just a second, this is one of 4 people
Yeah, see,
we saw
this
Hands
kid
up.
looked
out
like
of
he's
this
like
vehicle.
15, 16.
Hands up and on the ground. It looks like
You already
officers
gave
have
up.
made it to that location there. You see the 2 officers running, putting
Right.
that suspect into handcuffs there.
They
It's
need to
hard
go
make
after
out
the
'cause it's
driver,
dark.
you know.
Dave, we were hearing that this may have started at a street takeover. Have you heard anything about that?
Yeah, that I'm not sure what type of street takeover, as you had mentioned before, but yeah, some type of gathering, and so I'm not sure. I was trying to
Someone
find out
busted their
right now. That's
window
why it took so long to
because
get
the
on.
back window was all
But
busted.
yeah,
where he
they
came
couldn't
out
get
from,
back to
actually.
me right away, and I didn't want to put out any false information. So, but yeah, I mean, it looks like just part of the group just jumped in this vehicle and off they went.
And
Of course,
one of the other.
Looked like a
Sorry,
street
Dave, to cut you off
takeover
there. I was
happened
gonna
right
say one of
here.
The other things we
No worries.
noticed during the pursuit was the fact
Look at that. That was
we
a street
didn't really
takeover
notice
that happened
any,
right there.
Patrol units or law
skid
enforcement
marks.
vehicles really directly behind. Do you know if that to either tire out or decide?
Anything, you know.
All right, let's
it's,
see. They
custody
got someone else.
of an immediate apprehension, person, risk back. No reason to stay right, hit the curb and started running. I mean, we had black and whites everywhere.
I mean, they
Yeah,
eventually
really
got
were.
him,
We
but
saw at least one
let's
person.
see if
we
they
believe
get
it was
him on the
Everyone's seemingly in
live.
different directions too.
Yeah, and so it looks like they have some people maybe
Little
lost
slow
clouds
jog.
over
She
here.
almost tripped.
off. It's hard to tell if this is either
This dude
a
ain't
parking
even trying to
garage, maybe, or
jog.
a
A
building.
business of
Yeah.
some sort, or maybe empty because I'm seeing no
The
one in these
LAPD
No,
just
buildings.
be
it's
hiring
empty.
anybody
Full,
too.
Yeah.
Like they
shop
need
And
people.
one thing is you always you go after the primary suspect, and that would be the driver. So that's one that they were following.
Exactly.
The
Is
air
that
unit just
him?
kept
Yep,
the light
that's
on
him.
them. And yeah, this looks like it's one of the other ones that were in the vehicle.
A young Edgar.
Yeah,
Hold
we don't
on.
like to
Let
make
me
any
see.
assumptions,
That's not
but
the driver.
just by observation, these people look rather young,
Yes.
and they get
Hold
so
on, let me
close
see
to
who
other
the driver
vehicles. But we
was.
do have. Oh,
Let's see.
take a look. They were going to try to make that right
Oh, and
turn,
there you
and
go.
they're going to get out of the
The
vehicle.
driver got out
1, 2, 3,
last.
4
No, that wasn't a driver. This is the driver's last over.
suspects. Oh, did you see that?
Oh,
one?
the whole time that was the driver. The dude that almost got ran over, the first guy. Okay. Okay, my bad. They got the main guy. Look at him right here dodging the car like a true street takeover participant. All right, they got him. The other kids are just, juveniles that are just participants.
Because I'm seeing no one in these.
Driver. So that's one that they were following. The air unit just kept the light on them. And yeah, this looks like it's one of the other ones that were in the vehicle.
All young
Yeah, we don't
Edgars.
like to make any assumptions, but just by observation, these people look rather young.
Yes. Yes.
And having covered street takeovers,
Right.
if that's how, in fact, this did start, many times the groups that gather are younger car enthusiasts.
They're
Yeah,
not
and
car
even
enthusiasts, lady.
most
They
pursuits,
do
they
not
bring
know
you in on
anything
feet.
about
It's rare that we
cars.
see
Tell you
more
that.
than two people really in any. But back to your earlier point about a constant the entire time. So even though 4 people are
Units have a moving map, but you're trying to.
So
keep your
there's
eyes
2 other
outside,
kids
and
then.
so
I thought it was 3 of them.
they'll
There's
keep
4.
the suspect lit. They're also the TFO's also broadcasting where the other suspects went. Some description of that. So I
To try to get information on the other 2, but as you
custody right
I'll tell you
now.
right now,
So
they're gonna
there
snitch
you
on
go.
him.
What started as a reckless driving
All these
pursuit,
kids
we
be
saw 4
snitching,
people
man.
take off outside of this vehicle, saw what we presume to be the driver taken into custody, and then all of a sudden now we're being told that officers
Look, the
have all
car's
4
smoking.
of
What
the
happened there? They
suspects that jumped
crashed?
out of that vehicle in custody. So it looks like we're
They just
sort of putting a bow
exhausted
on
it.
this tonight,
The
Dave.
radiator.
yeah. To good.
We continue to monitor the situation through the rest of the evening.
Yeah, they definitely
Obviously,
got him. Let's see some comments. Eggers always Eggers. Dude had no idea what he was doing. Yeah, there isn't much brain cells, that were working there. My boy had to hold his pants up while he was running. That style went out in 98. Hey, those kids are bringing it back, man. The Eggers are bringing it back. They could have killed a few people reckless driving. This has to be hit hard or it will continue. They're probably going to get juvenile, sentences. Not adult sentences. So they'll be right out. No one is above the law. All right. So this is kind of crazy to me. This happened yesterday, I believe. But check it out.
News now, a semi-truck crashing into an apartment building.
A shocking sight when you look at it here. The truck wedged
Wow.
deep into those homes.
How does that happen, bro?
In Panorama City as people
Just
are
go off the
coming home
road
to quite a mess.
with,
Liz.
a semi truck with cars, like a big car like that. Just boom, right into the apartment, bro. What happened?
And Mark, people who are trying to come home won't be able to get inside this
I
apartment.
mean, imagine you
building
just
because
watching
this is what
TV
is
and that
happening
happened.
at this apartment
The thing
building
just
on
rolls
Van Nuys
through your
Boulevard at Osborne
apartment.
Street.
Like,
This is a tractor trailer that
crazy.
they are now currently moving as we speak, carrying 8 vehicles. Now, just around 2:30 this afternoon, this
Insane.
semi-tractor trailer crashed directly.
Hold
into
that
the
driver
entryway of this
responsible,
building.
man.
We'll get to some video of that in just a moment, but I want to hang on this video.
I don't know
for
what
just
could
a
have
second
possibly
here to
happened
see
for
if
this to
this
happen.
tractor trailer
You have
starts
the
moving,
biggest
because
vehicle
this
on
is
the
just
road.
happening right now. Now, around 2:30 this afternoon, we're told from the LA Fire Department.
See, if
that
someone
this tractor trailer
crashes into you, it wouldn't move your vehicle. You have the biggest vehicle on the road.
as we said, crashed into this building in Panorama City. Now, it's
Of
still
course
not
it's in
clear exactly
Panorama. That's
what
the
caused
hood.
this crash. We're told 2 people were immediately taken to the hospital.
Probably
with
where the
non-life-threatening
Eggers were
injuries.
from.
There was another person injured here on the scene. If we can, I'd like to bring you back out live to this situation here,
Dang.
so we can see this tractor trailer with the cars on it moving. Right
I know
in
the
front of us
landlord's
as we
mad.
speak. You can see LA's urban search
He's
and
gonna have to
rescue
get those
team
people a
is
hotel.
here
They're probably,
monitoring and
they could, I don't
overseeing
know.
all of this. And again, as we mentioned,
They're gonna have
it's
to
still
get
not clear
compensated.
exactly how this tractor trailer ended up crashing into this apartment building with 8 vehicles on top of it. There were people on the sidewalk at the time who were able to get out of the way.
There were people on the
cars parked on the
sidewalk.
street that are very much damaged as a
Dang.
result of all of this. We spoke to 2 people, one inside this apartment building and one just across the street, who saw this happen from 2 different angles.
how'd it
Take a
happen?
listen.
There were 4 cars in front of him. I just saw them like sit out of nowhere, stop, and I heard him try to stop, and he tried to avoid them, and he hit right there.
I saw, like, I don't know if I like heard the sound before it, like everything like trembled about like around me, but I just saw it out the window and I see like the red car, that one, and then like I see it and I'm like, what's happening? And then I hear, and then like the whole thing shakes.
Well, okay, well, he said there was cars that stopped in front of him rapidly and he tried to avoid them. Okay, but it's like, were you going that fast that you couldn't just stop and just like, you should have hit them, whatever. But like, for you to go into a building, that's even more dangerous, bro. That's way more dangerous. You have the biggest truck, biggest vehicle on the street, and you're just gonna keep plowing into the sidewalk in a building because some car stopped in front of you. At that point, I guess you got to hit that car, or you could hit a car, like you could have hit the cars that were parked, I guess. Get out the way. You don't want to injure the driver or whatever. I don't know, but to keep going into the building, that's crazy, bro. How fast were you going? And you have the view above all the cars, so you could see what's going on, like in the front, like if you need to stop. Sounds to me like the driver was not paying attention and had no reaction time, like, to stop. Like, I don't get it, bro. This driver needs to be charged. And they're going to do an investigation and find out what I'm saying is chargeable.
Taking a look right now at some video that
That's
Pamela was
crazy.
able
This
to capture
happened in your
as she ran
apartment
out
too,
of her
like,
apartment with her family. You can see the
insane,
chaos happening
bro.
in the
I'll be
courtyard
so
of that
mad.
apartment building. To bring you back out here to the scene live, we apologize. This is a bit chaotic because there are some moving parts here. That tractor trailer has now.
The landlord's gonna have to
the
like
street.
pay
You're
for
able
all
to
that
see
and
some of
compensate the
SUVs
resident.
that were on top of it when it crashed into the building. So urban search and rescue, as we mentioned,
They're on
is
top
here
of the
scene
car.
trying to make sure that this building is structurally sound. A gas line was ruptured in all of this. We're told at least 13 people are displaced from this apartment building. Van Nuys Boulevard in this area.
I know exactly
is shut
where
down.
that's
A lot
at.
going on here. We're going to talk to the fire department, bring you any updates in the 6 o'clock hour. For now, we're live in Panorama City. Liz Nagy, ABC.
Insane. This better not be another driver who was given a license, right, who doesn't even know the driving laws of our country and learn to drive in another's kind of thing is happening too often. It's got to be it. I am willing to bet big dollars on that. So he plays bets on whether the truck driver had all of his CDL and citizen paper. Everyone's thinking like me. This is outrageous. I want to know the details of those poor people. No speaking English, but they gave me license. Oh, man. Well, yeah. Insane, right? Anyway, guys, that's it for today. I'll be back with another video tomorrow, so please like and subscribe and keep it locked. I'm out.